Chairman of the Sri Lanka Leather and Footwear Manufacturers Association, Mr. P.G.D. Nimalasiri, and Mrs. Tilaka Jayasundara, Secretary to the Ministry of Industries, Mr. Suresh Dimel, Chairman of Export Development Board, and also other ministry officials, and Mr. Sunil Disanayaka, Chief Executive Officer of Bandara Memorial International Conference Hall, my dear friends and all the guests. So let me at the outset on behalf of the Ministry of Industries thank Sri Lanka Footwear and Leather Manufacturers Association having invited us to come here for their exhibition. So you hold this exhibition after a lapse of 3 years. You didn't have the opportunity to conduct this exhibition because of the corona pandemic that enveloped the whole world. Your association, I was made to understand, 30 years old, and during last 30 years, you have contributed immensely for the development and strengthening of your sector over a period of time. Having conducted exhibitions of this nature, having conducted many learning programs imparting knowledge in relation to your industry, and also having contributed to protect your industry by imposing cess with the help of the government organizations, and by also other means, including giving exposure to your stakeholders at the foreign exhibitions. So it's a difficult time economically, socially, and politically for all of us. But most of the industries are coming back to normalcy in 2023. So during last 2 years, despite many difficulties we have faced, Sri Lankan manufacturers and also the exporters have contributed meaningfully and also in their own manner to strengthen the Sri Lankan manufacturing sector. I always mention during last 2 years, like the silver lining or the dark cloud, Sri Lankan manufacturers have come forward because of two reasons. Because of the scarcity of the forex, we had to curtail some of the imports. So there is an import substitution. People have come forward to manufacture more, which is a good sign. And also, Sri Lankan manufacturers themselves have seen a brighter future given the backdrop of this dark scenario, because a lot of people were motivated to ensure that we do something locally. Even though we had difficulties during last couple of years' time, your manufacturing sector, your sector had seen a significant growth during last many decades. Actually, this is part of the Colombo Plan, which was in 1952. They had identified 4 sectors in Sri Lanka, and the mandate was given to Industrial Development Board in 1955, namely your leather sector, and the metal sector, and the wood-based products and the apparel sector were identified as 4 key sectors for the Sri Lankan industrial sector development. So IDB was supported at that time by ITI, Industrial Technology Institute, and also financing was given by Development Financing Corporation, DFCC Bank, which was subsequently privatized, and also to impart technical knowledge, NIBM, National Institute of Business Management, was established in Sri Lanka. So that was part of the master plan of Colombo Plan that took place nearly 7 decades ago. Some of those, with the support of those developments, some of the sectors have performed exceptionally well. Garment industry of Sri Lanka contributing very significantly. They contribute more than $6 billion annually. So they are the biggest sector-wise contribution to the national economy. But we are very happy to note that during last 2 years' time, some of the industries have come forward. I think policy-wise, it's our duty to ensure that we institute a ring-fencing mechanism to ensure that your industries are protected on long-term basis. During the crisis, we curtailed imports, so your manufacturing have come up, you generate and you cover a certain market segment, but when things get better, I'm a little worried that if we allow imports again, some of these sectors which had developed over the last couple of years' time might face a threat. So it's our duty as a policymakers to ensure that we protect some of your industries. Please be rest assured that Ministry of Industries would do nothing but utmost to ensure that we protect the local industry in this country. So covering your request that you wanted to, there is a long burning issue covering this particular industry. You wanted to have a particular place for the tanning of your leather. We have discussed already with the Valachane Paper Corporation. Hopefully they will take the board decision during this month to ensure that we allocate at least 25 acres for this particular industry. So with that, if we are successful in that transaction, we should be able to provide a safe locality without having other environmental issues for your industry to have that raw material to be converted to a value-added form. So that will fulfill some of the requirements of yours, and also on long-term basis, with that support, you should be able to generate more, develop more products, generate more income locally, and also your business would be further strengthened in the export sector. So, and we have also initiated discussions with the Finance Ministry to look at the possibility of how best we can contribute your cess collection to the development of your industry. But given the backdrop of this current economic crisis, we might not be able to get any solution immediately, but on long term, yes, we take your suggestion, request very positively, and we'll try and provide whatever the support we can provide from the Minister of Industry. So let me congratulate again, having conducted this exhibition over a period of time, and also your contributions to the sector was immensely valuable, and we wish all the exhibitors, those who are here today, very good session, and also we look forward to your contribution to develop the national economy on long-term basis. So thank you very much, and all the best to you.